Hello, we are joined here with Mira Rastogi, who is a licensed psychologist. She's also a board certified art therapist and a professor of psychology here at UC. And Mira, you've got a long history of service learning work with the university and community partners in the Cincinnati area. One of those partners is the Gardner Neuroscience Institute. So tell us a little bit about the work that you actually do with the patients and the interaction that the students provide in support of your work and the patient's health.
Okay, great. So those things are divided. So every week we offer an art therapy group, and the students come in and assist with that. And so it's free to the public. Anybody who has multiple sclerosis or anybody who has any type of movement disorders they just need to contact one of the social workers, and they will sign them up for the group, and they can attend. And then the students, they will assist when we run the groups in person. They will sit side by side next to the patient. And I've done some training with them on how to assist somebody during an art therapy group session. And they sit in on the sessions with me. And then the other part is the students are reading scholarly articles every week, anywhere in the area on art therapy for those specific diseases, or neuroscience, psychology, anything related where they're getting a multidiscipline view and understanding of not only the diseases, but the patient experience, and also how art can be used to help people cope with their symptoms.
And what kind of reaction or feedback have you received from either patients or some of the health professionals that you work with there in terms of the student interaction and how it assists the growth and health development of the patients?
So I've been really blown away about the patient's response. I really thought the patients might find it intrusive. I wasn't sure how they would feel about it. But at the end of every semester, and we're starting our third year now, the patients really love the contact with students. The patients feel like they're giving back and helping to train the next generation of physicians, psychologists, art therapists, anybody who will be working with people with those diseases. They also see students learning about diseases where they can become advocates. And so the patients really find it empowering, and like they're doing a service, giving back to the students and really helping the students learn in their training. So they've really enjoyed it. And the Neuroscience Institute has just really welcomed UC students, and so that's been really nice as well.
It's nice to hear that the patients can kind of give back to the students and vice versa. So there's a great
I
energy
agree.
and synergy there.
Yeah, it's been very powerful to hear the patients talk about that. Yes.
So in closing, one last question I had is what would you recommend to others that are thinking about either teaching a service learning course or perhaps from a community partner perspective, thinking about working with the university such as UC to build that into what they do?
Yeah, so faculty members might be wondering, this is going to be a lot of work. Why do I want to get involved in this? But I really see it as like it's the best way to keep my skills, my clinical skills up to par. And it also is a way to give back to the community. And then with having the students there, and they're doing research projects, I'm learning as they're learning because they always pick really interesting topics to look at, and they're constantly reflecting on the things we're reading. And so it really helps stimulate my knowledge set and my clinical skills. So that's really great. And it's exposed me to all these other professionals, the social workers I've been working with, and the physicians. And so it's really widened my set of skills. And so I think it's really enhanced my career as a faculty member. And so I think it's really worth the faculty member figuring out a way to do this. And with everything, there's so many opportunities in this area. And then for the partners, I think they hadn't even envisioned the way that we could work together. So, and it's such a win-win for everybody. And so, either people outside community partners reaching out and finding faculty in an area they want to develop, or faculty members reaching out to community partners and just brainstorming some ideas. There's just so much we can do for one another. So, and it really just strengthens the university, the students, and the community partners.
Well, it sounds like there's a lot of positive impacts, not only to the student but also the faculty and the community partner, which is I think encompasses service learning and you know the benefit that it provides. So thank you for taking the time to speak with us, and we appreciate everything that you do for our students and faculty here at UC.
Thank you, and thank you for the opportunity to talk about the work.